Hearts in Guild Wars 2 Janthir Wilds are very important. Not only do they give you recipes for decorations and pieces of armor, and of course also currencies and materials that you can sell, but they also upgrade themselves the more you do them, giving you more rewards each time you do them. This is why the fact that the best way of farming these hearts has been insanely nerfed is so important. And in this video, we are actually gonna give you the best way of doing it now that this is nerfed. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support me, and let's get into it. So, the best way before to actually get this hearts done was actually to get a very specific type of item called this one, Lowland Shore or Janthir Sentry Renown Token. And you would get this by doing random hearts random events in any of the two zones, and sometimes they would reward you this. But the best way of actually doing it was doing this particular adventure right here, or any for that matter, that if you do that, even on bronze, it would give you one of these renown tokens. Now, it doesn't actually do this, it only gives you one a day. You could do this indefinitely beforehand. Which, in a lot of ways, I'm glad that they nerfed it, because I wasn't really sure if this was a bug or was it intended, but the truth is that it was making all the maps less important, because now people don't have to do the events around them, and they could just do these adventures in this map or in the other map over and over again. But that doesn't mean that these adventures are not worth doing right now. Even though you cannot actually get them indefinitely, you still will get them once you get this bronze here. I already got mine, so that's why I didn't get it again. But as long as you do very specific adventures that do award this renown token, you will be able to get this at least once a day. These ones, of course, are, the same one that we are talking about before. This one, the view from the top, right here on the Sanguine Crater waypoint, the skimmer race here on such gives Janthir on Stricken Plains, and these are the only two of them, honestly, for Janthir Sentry. The only two of them that you can actually do. The rest will not give you any renown token. Now, for Lowland Shores, we also have the same situation where the only one that actually gives you one of those hearts is the Warclaw one on this side. I'm just gonna go there just to show you. There are essentially only 3 now. Now, personally, I think they should give, all of them should give it to you, and that way you can actually incentivize people to doing every adventure every day. Of course, you can do them for experience as well, which I'm gonna do because I need experience for more spirit shards. But yeah, this is the last one you can actually do. Another thing you can do, and this is very, very useful, is that whenever you get your renown tokens, you can put them in the bank, and this will be useful, right? Because sometimes, your character doesn't have that specific heart you need unlocked, but you have maybe some sort of, maybe you have some sort of progress on it, or maybe one character did an adventure, I got the renown token, and this character doesn't have it, so just put it in your bank, and you can just go here. You can see that I have no tokens. I mean, I have one token, but it's from Lowland Shore, and you can just go here and buy it very fast, very easily, and finish your. Well, I was almost there, so I'm guessing now I'm cursed to continue this heart, but there you go. What you can also do is do events. Most of the events in Janthir Wilds, whether it is from Lowland Shore or from Janthir Sentry, will actually award you with one of these tokens. There's depending on the map, of course, the renown tokens that you can use for the hearts, and of course also the events that are around each of the hearts also give you some experience some heart progress. Anyways, so running around doing all of these events is a very, very good idea. Now, sadly, we don't have the information yet of every one of the events that actually award you these tokens. In the wiki, you can go check Janthir Sentry Renown Token and Lowland Shore Renown Token, and only a few from Janthir Sentry Renown Token are in the wiki, but this will be updated the more time passes, so you can just come here to this wiki. I'll leave the links in the description below. Check the events and search for them, or whenever you see one around you, you can go and do them, right? Also, these events will award the renown token over and over again, regardless of the regardless if a day has passed or not. Like, I did the Buckwing twice today, and both times I actually got the renown token. So honestly, just going around doing events is a great idea. It's actually probably pretty okay gold. And it's one of the reasons why I think this change is good, is because like now a lot of people are doing events, tagging up for them. You can I was like just before this doing achievements and doing events with people, and it was very filled with people, everyone running around calling out events, and it's very, very fun. Now, will this continue forever? I'm sure that they're gonna have to find some ways to incentivize us more to not to do these events. Hopefully one day we also get like some runestones dropping from the Bog Queen, for example, or from the Veil. What is the bear, the legendary bear that appears here, for example. Those events honestly need something else to for people to actually be interested in them, because right now they take a long time, they're kind of hard, but they don't really give you anything. So hopefully that happens. Now, that being said, what should you be doing for each of these hearts? Events, renown tokens, or adventures, for example? We're gonna go through all of them, and I'm gonna, hopefully help you in doing this very, very fast. Now, for the first heart here, doing events is actually pretty good. Doing the events, the escort that starts here, and you have to go here and do and attack enemies while also sniffing around with your Warclaw. It's pretty good. I only did this and I'm almost done with this heart, right? And it didn't take me that long. I would not do the event that from the Warclaw jumping puzzle here. It's just not. It takes a long time unless you have a lot of people, which you probably won't. It's just not very good. And if you need a little bit more, you can always pick up some Warclaw scat and put it for the compost. And if there's not enough of that, you can always just go get some some cool rack of meat like here, and go to the Warclaw. Go to the Warclaw, give it to them, give them food, and you can go to the next one and give them some pets. It's actually very nice. It's kind of like a cool little interaction here. It's awesome, and it gives you good amounts of heart progress. So there you go. For the one on the bottom here, this one, right? This one, the assist the Codan in inhabitants of Harvestan. We have a lot of events going around here, but the biggest one that I think it's the best to do is going here to the bottom, doing this little training thing when you have to dodge and CC while you're waiting for the events that appear here to spawn. And actually, whenever you finish the legendary one on this spot, it will give you one renown token, so you can use it for the rest. I would personally also try and funnel all the Janthir, all of the Lowland Shore renown tokens to the one here, the Autumn's Veil one, as is the slowest one. You definitely get some events right here on this side, and sometimes specifically the Valvran questline, well, escort here that you do. It gives you a lot of experience. The frog one as well. All of these ones are very much worth it, but they're not spawning all the time. So using the renown token for this one is pretty nice. But also, considering that this specific map, Lowland Shore, has so many events going on at all times, it's really not that big of a deal, and you probably should just be doing random events close to these hearts that, you actually know that you're actually getting some sort of progress. And once you're kind of done with the one and you see, oh man, there's no event, you can use the renown token to finish it. I think that's the best way of doing it. Now, for Janthir Sentry. Janthir Sentry's hearts are actually very difficult. There's not that many events. Now, for this zone in particular, this heart in particular, there's not a lot you can do. Even the meta here does not count for the progression of this heart, and there's not that many events around it. Now, I would recommend checking over here near the Scarwood Depths, and over here over the Manor of the Cruel Hound. There are some things to be some events to be done there. And I would also recommend to do your daily Warclaw chest run in Save Woodlands creatures. Let me just go there. If you do this little adventure, it will give you around this amount of experience that I got. And I've not done any event on this side, and by doing this adventure, it will count you towards it, which is very useful. And I mean, it's not the most fun adventure ever, not gonna lie, but I mean, hey, it does the job. And I guess you can continue and do it again and again and again, but it does take you a long time. You just go around getting chests, and you'll get some sort of, something out of it. But honestly, if you're gonna do it over and over again, might as well just go do events instead. But hey, you can decide to do it if you want to. Now, for the other two hearts, this one in particular right here, I don't know why it's not opening here. I don't know why it's not showing it in my map, but there's one heart in specifically around this spot, and the heart there actually can be done while doing the meta. By just doing the meta, it will actually give you a good amount of progress through that bar. So try and just do the meta every day, and then fill the rest up with some events that actually appear here a lot of the time. And for the one on the bottom here, this one is also very difficult. It used to be way more difficult because some of the events were bugged, specifically the one that appears here. But honestly, just do a little lap around like this, over and over again, and you'll find events that you can actually finish this on. There's one here, I think it's, I don't remember exactly the map, the actual event that you get here, but there's one of here that actually does account for the progress. And of course, all of these events will also give you some of the renown tokens that you can actually use later on for the very, very bad hearts like this one, right? So I would definitely recommend you guys to finish these 2 hearts first, see if any of the events that you actually did do give you these renown tokens, do the 2 adventures daily, of course, and then do the event here as well. I'm glad that they actually did indeed nerf this, but they really need to put more events in Janthir Sentry. It's just not as good as Lowland Shore, and honestly, you probably could fix this by making the heart radius way bigger. Like, in my opinion, this heart here should just count for the entire of this island. Like, why not? This heart here, well, this one just requires more events coming in here, and this one is fine, right? But yeah, this one in particular, just count the entire island, okay? This entire island's events to count as part of this heart, and everyone will be happy. No reason to cap this as like, oh no, people are gonna get the hearts way too fast. Like, who cares? They're hearts. It doesn't matter. Just, you're gonna incentivize people to actually be in these maps, and that's the most important part. But there you go. Tell me what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and tell me if I got anything wrong. I'll be updating everything in the comments down below. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content creation, and go to my Twitch to watch me live. See you guys around. Love you all. Bye.